Good morning, good rising, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. This is Brendan, and thank you so much for joining once again for another broadcast of Waking Up with Wolf, as we create this regular routine, this regular habit of being able to create space, being able to create ceremony, being able to rise together each and every day as we become stronger and more embodied and activated solar beings, more or less. So, welcoming everyone who is here. Please feel free to use these moments as we get situated to be able to invite your friends. And of course, please even just feel free to begin loosening up what we're going to be doing as per usual. For those who have been tuned in for the previous ones, know that we're going to be doing a little bit of body energy movement, waking up the body, and then just talking about things, connecting for a little bit, sharing some inspiration, and then also just from there going into our regular routine chakra meditation. So what we're doing when we come here each and every day, we're creating routine, and routine is such a powerful thing. When you're looking at people who are out there and who are experts in their field, who are creating so much success in the world, who every day are waking up and just like motivated to make a difference, oftentimes the only thing that allows them to kind of get into that space, the secret to their success, is routine and diligence. So that's where, even for us doing this here each and every morning, like I said, like, yes, this is me showing up in service for us as a community, but also there's the benefit of me just being able to do this for my own routine. And I know that sometimes for each of us, if I was literally to say to each of us, like, okay, wake up every morning, go exercise, and do a chakra meditation for 30 minutes, we probably do it for a bit, but then after a while, the tendencies might sort of begin to dwindle. But if we return here as a team, if we return here as a collective, there's a shared momentum to that. There's a shared collective intention. So, moving into this, I just want to be able to invite us to relax our body, just shake the shoulders a little bit, shake the arms down by the side. Again, you can be either standing or sitting while you do this practice. Little side note, I actually used to be an instructor for like a yoga class for seniors. So a lot of that was like seated yoga that we did in itself. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to literally just relax your wrists. Just let your wrists go nice and relaxed. Bring your arms down by your side so they're just resting against your legs. And then from here, with a gentle inhale, I just want you to gently bring your arms up to shoulder height. So with an inhale, join me here. And then exhale, just keep them here at shoulder height. And then on the next inhale, gently raising our arms a little bit higher, all the way above our head. And then from here, engaging the wrists, stretching out the fingers. You can't see my fingers right now, but they are stretched out, really engaging the fingers. Then exhale at the top of the breath here. Now on the next inhale, gently bringing our arms down, horizontal to our shoulders. Relax the wrists. Exhale, hold here. And on the next inhale, gently bringing our arms down to our side. Down in front of us, rather. And then exhale, just relax your arms down by the side. We're going to do 2 more of those. And again, that's a simple exercise, right? But like, honestly, like, maybe it's just because I'm under the lights, maybe it's because I'm on camera, maybe it's because like I just really enjoy this, but like I'm already sweating. It doesn't take too much to activate the body. And again, as we do this, we're getting ourselves into a reflection of our intention for the day. So as we do this right here, without even thinking about too much, just allow yourself to relax. So we're going to do this together with an inhale, bringing our arms up horizontal, relaxing our wrists. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, just keep your hands there. Next inhale, bring your arms above your head. Inhale, up. Arms stretch up, 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 up. Exhale, keep them there. Next inhale, relaxing your arms, putting a bend in the elbow just a little bit as you bring your wrists in. Exhale, hold your arms horizontal out in front of you. And next inhale, gently bring your arms down, back onto your legs. Perfect. All right, we'll do one more of this. We'll do a couple other things, and then we'll get right into the mantra meditation. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about what the purpose of the mantra meditation is and how it is actually activating your astral body, your etheric body, your energetic body, and why that is important. So let's do that one more time. Gently again, raising our arms up with an inhale. Arms come up. Just relax your wrists. Focus on the breath. Next inhale, reach your arms above your head. Reach as if there is no limit. Exhale, reach, engage your fingers. Let's hold up here just for one more breath. Feel the engagement. Exhale, keep it here. Next inhale, gently bring your arms horizontal out in front of you. Relax the wrists. And on the next inhale, gently bring your arms down in front of your lap. Exhale, breathe. So let's just take a couple breaths here, a few breaths here. Closing your eyes. Gentle inhale. Gentle exhale. And so as you sit here in this space, I just want to be able to tell you a very quick story. So as you're breathing here, just be present in this moment. Feeling the breath, feeling the lungs, feeling the heart. And so one day, there was a person, a man, a woman, it doesn't matter. They were out walking around, out in another country, not the one that we were in. This was quite some time ago. I believe, if the story serves me correctly, this would have been in India. And as this person was minding their own business, suddenly they noticed that there was a tiger who was on their trail. And this tiger was hungry, searching for food. And this person, feeling their life was in danger, ran as fast as they could, yet knowing that the tiger was faster than they could even run, they were frantic as to what to do. And then they saw a cliff up ahead of them, with vines hanging over, rooted to a nearby tree. This person climbed over the edge of the cliff, holding on to the vines, and was able to escape the reach of the tiger. And yet as this person was hanging there, kept alive by this vine, they looked below them, and to their shock and surprise, they saw another tiger waiting there for them. And so there was a tiger above them, and a tiger below them. And also in this moment, they noticed that there was a small mouse who was climbing on the vine, and this mouse began to nibble away at the vine. And this person suddenly saw their entire life flash before their eyes, knowing that the little mouse would soon cut the vine and they would fall to the depths and to the will of the tiger. Yet in this moment, this person looked to their right, and there they saw a small strawberry bush hanging off the side of a cliff. And in this moment, the person reached over and grabbed the strawberry, and they ate it. And in that moment, that strawberry was the most delicious strawberry they had ever tasted. And so just reflect on this story. For you see, the tiger above us and the tiger below us is a symbolic representation of birth and of death. And we are constantly between the two, with no absolute certainty as to what may happen, as to what we may have taken away from us in any moment. And so at the will of the universe, the most important thing that we can do is enjoy that strawberry. So imagine you as that person right now, symbolically, enjoying that strawberry, letting go of the fear of the tiger above, the tiger below, the little mouse, and simply being present in this moment, appreciating whatever gifts that come your way today, tomorrow, and forever, to the best of your conscious ability. So deep inhale here, gentle exhale. So again, that's a little story there that is definitely one to reflect on. It's a very old story, actually. So from here, what we're going to do, we're going to move into our chakra meditation. So again, the chakra meditation that we have been doing, that we are going to be continuing to do, the purpose of this is that these chakra meditations, which involve the mantras literally spin the discs of the chakras. And the chakras, one of the ways that you can think of them is they are literally perception organs of our higher dimensional body. So in the same way our eyes see the world around us, in the same way that we can hear things with our ears, the chakras literally do this for our etheric body, for our astral body, for our mental body. And so part of even understanding what the chakras are is also understanding the fact that we have multiple bodies. This physical body is just one, and this physical body is an extension of the bodies which come before it, which would be the etheric, the astral, and the mental. Each one has its own qualities to it. And so by working with these mantras, each chakra has a correlating mantra, and each chakra that we work with also has a correlating virtue. And so in addition to working with the sound of the mantra that we're making, the purpose is to focus on the virtue that each chakra carries with it. So again, as we're moving through this, one thing that I'll note is that for more information about the chakras, be sure to go to the ParadigmShiftCentral.com website or my YouTube channel at Skull Babylon and watch the 2-hour lecture about chakras. This is a lecture done by the Gnosis Association, so a lot of these teachings is from the Gnosis teachings, and the Gnosis teachings means knowledge through direct experience, and is about being able to bring knowledge from many different cultures into one place practically, to be able to unlock these through our own experience. Because regardless of all the different cultures and religions out there, we all have the same body. And from these teachings, it can be thought of as a science as to how to be able to activate more of who we are. And through doing that, we can show up in better service, we can show up with more gratitude, we can show up with more potential for the experiences on many different levels, in this plane and other planes. So going real quickly through this, because I want to be able to honor your time and wrap this up in less than 15 minutes, keeping to our schedule of about 9 to 9:30. With the chakras, one of the things that's worth mentioning is that the chakras move through the vowels, and I've talked about this before, and some of you, this may be new to you, but one thing that we talked about yesterday is that there are two chakras right here. These are called the pulmonary chakras. And so in the Gnostic tradition, when we move through the virtues, we don't actually use a chakra, we don't actually use a mantra that correlates to the crown chakra. And the reason for that is because within the Gnostic teachings, the crown chakra is actually only achieved once all the other chakras have been balanced and have been activated as well. So that's where, when we do this, we'll be starting with the crown, with the brow, and then moving through the throat, the heart, the solar, sacral, root, and also pulmonary. And each one has its own correlating vowel. So the third eye, which can be thought of as serenity, understanding peace, and understanding the flow of the universe, is the vowel I, and that is pronounced as ski. So again, believe me, even though I'm teaching you this, disclaimer, I'm still a student. So this is practice for all of us. So I'm going to go through this real quick, and then we're going to get right into it. Third eye is the letter E, third eye is the letter I, throat is E, pronounced way, and then heart is O, pronounced as in snow, O, solar as in U, blue, and then A, which is the pulmonaries, which actually correlates to ultra memory, as they call it, which is past lives, is A, and then M is for the sacral, and that's and then S is the root chakra, and that's patience, and that is S, and that is like the sizzling of the fire. So, allow me to guide you through this, and as we do this, not only focusing on the feeling, but also the virtues associated with each one. And again, I encourage you to go check out the lecture, because there's more to it that I'm explaining right in this moment, but I'll walk you through it even as we do it. So, relaxing here, opening up our shoulders, wiggling our shoulders, straightening up our spine, closing your eyes if you want to. We'll begin from the top with the brow chakra, doing 3 mantras with the letter I as in ski. So it's a little bit confusing. It's like I as in E, but ski. So, okay. Gentle inhale, and as we do this, focus on peace, focus on serenity, focus on being present in this moment. So deep inhale together. Ski. Do 2 more times. Be in this moment. Deep inhale. One more. Deep inhale. And just breathe here for a moment. And again, with the chakras, the purpose of this is that the chakras will atrophy. So this is why this is a routine, like exercise, like diet, like getting fresh air, which we have to do it regularly. Awakening is not a permanent thing. If you feel that you fully awakened, that may change in a week, in a month, in an hour from now. That is why the chakras help us maintain this space, this place, where we can have the clearest, the most clarity through our day-to-day lives as possible. Moving down to the throat chakra, E as in way, A. Moving into the throat chakra, focusing on the virtue of justness, focusing on the idea of speaking our truth, even in the idea of understanding when to speak and when not to speak. Also practicing the art of listening also. So we'll do that together, 3 here. Deep inhale, E as in way, A. So deep inhale. Visualizing the chakras spinning even as you do this, focusing on the energetic imagination of it, can actually help bring it into the forefront of your mind even more. Together, deep inhale, 2 more. Straighten up your spine, relax your face. If your brow's furrowed, take notice. Relax your face. Deep inhale. Continue to breathe here, nice and relaxed. Beautiful. Thank you again so much for being here. Thanking yourself for being here. Moving into the next one, heart chakra, O as in snow, O. So again, from here, focusing on deep love, focusing on the virtue of love, focusing on the idea of putting the needs of others before yourself, sacrifice, self-service, but in a way that is balanced. One thing that's worth noting is that when we're working with the chakras, continue to breathe here as I'm talking very briefly rather. With the chakras, the idea isn't entirely just to open them completely or over more than we need to, but the fact is what we're doing here is we're learning how to balance our chakras as well. So there is such thing as having a heart chakra that is too open, and that in itself is a lesson. But a too open heart chakra could be someone who is giving in a non-regenerative way. They're giving too much, or they don't have clear boundaries, and then they put themselves in unnecessarily vulnerable situations. So instead, we want to have a balanced heart chakra, something that honors our boundaries, that honors the way where we can serve that is still serving us as well. So, honoring yourself in this moment, even if you want to put your hands on your heart, breathe here, and together we'll move into the mantra, O as in snow, O, and we'll do that after the next breath. Gentle inhale. O. Again, just focusing on just one thing as much as possible. Focus on love, focus on your heart. Inhale again. One more. Deep inhale. Perfect. Continue to breathe here. Release your hands from your chest if you wish to. Just gently relaxing. Moving into the next chakra, solar, for you as in blue. Ooh. So again, with the solar chakra, one of the virtues is temperance, which is about being able to take only what we need, being able to practice willpower. So again, if you notice, this is just a quick thing that I want to be able to share with you. In terms of willpower, oftentimes willpower will be the most challenging thing that many of us deal with. We will notice old habits rising again. I want to give you a gift of a visual imagery that when you notice old habits rising, ones that you are intentionally trying to develop the willpower over, think of it as almost like this narrative where there's almost like an evil dragon, and I'm not trying to demonize the idea of the serpent, because the serpent also is a very potent positive symbol, but for the purpose of this imagery, you can think of this like as like an evil dragon or an evil snake that rises out of you through your old habits, through your addictions. And yet when it rises, you are actually given the gift of being able to chop its head off right there in that moment. So instead of like noticing an addiction or an old habit come up and you're just like, oh, there it is again, instead you notice it come up and you're just like, like now's like another chance. It's kind of a common thing that you'll actually have to do every now and then. Is that like this like dark like dragon serpent will like rise every now and then. It's almost like Morgana out of King Arthur, and then it's like you have to like slice its head off. And then when you do that, you're actually doing it because you're giving yourself the gift of just like serenity of the future. You can think of that instead of being like, oh, you know, what do I want right now? Okay, I want that addiction, I want that impulse. But instead it's like, what do I want more? I want to be able to give my future self that gift of knowing that I had the willpower to be able to overcome that impulse in that moment. So take note of that. Next time you notice something rising up, see it with the opportunity to chop its head off right when it pops up. And how quick can you chop its head off? Again, I know it's like kind of like a violent image, but it works for me. So let's move into the solar chakra meditation. You as in blue. Focusing on the power of our will, the power of our patience, and even having gratitude for when the impulses rise. Gentle inhale. Exhale. Ooh. Again, gentle inhale. 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 Ooh. Again, gentle Inhale again, once more. Wonderful. So moving in from here, moving into, we got 3 more chakras. A, as in saw, working with the pulmonary. Again, this is like ultra knowledge. This is where we hold the knowledge of our past lives and even our ancestors. So moving through these here, we're a little bit over time today, so we're just going to finish these and then we're going to wrap it up and we'll save all the conversation for another time. Because we got things to do today. The world beckons us. Alright, moving into as in A, as in saw. And again, pulmonary chakras, even if you want to gently massage these while you're doing that, please feel free to do that. And again, gentle inhale, thinking about your past lives, your ancestors, even just thinking about nothing and opening up to the listening in this space. Deep inhale. Again, deep inhale. One more. Inhale. Good. Just gently massaging your pulmonary just for a second longer. Perfect. Another thing, we didn't get into it today, we'll do it in another one, is just the importance of self-massage. I actually wanted to do that with you today, but just the idea of giving yourself a face massage. Do that real quick face massage. Okay. But again, any of these practices, you can do these anytime during the day. The chakra meditation that we're doing, technically, you should almost be doing it for an hour if you really, really want to get the benefits of it. But for now, this is still a great start. Moving into the next chakra, sacral. And again, this is the sacral with the virtue related to chastity. And again, chastity, this can mean many things, but this is about purity. This is about being able to overcome the egoic mind. So similar to the temperance related to the solar, this is about being able to notice those impulses again, but being able to align yourself with the purity of who it is that you choose to be. And so this doesn't necessarily mean chastity in the sense of never having sex, but maybe if you're in a relationship, it means being able to control the egoic mind and focusing on the purity of the relationship that you're creating, even if it's the relationship with yourself. So moving into that, focusing on the chakra with the vowel M. I know it's a weird vowel, but that is and again, we'll move right into that. Gentle, deep inhale, hands even just on your sacral if you want. Deep inhale again. One more. Inhale. Beautiful. Moving into the last chakra for today, root chakra, which is the mantra S. Again, this is the sizzling of the fire. And this is related to patience. So allowing yourself to embody that virtue of patience. Very, very important in this busy everyday life. So let's move right into it, closing our eyes. Deep inhale. Again, deep inhale, focusing on just being here. Again, deep inhale. And take a couple more breaths here, just in your own time. Notice any subtleties within your body right now just from having done this short meditation. Things feeling a little bit lighter, things feeling a little bit more open, feeling like you're ready to take on your day whenever it is that you're listening to this. Deep inhale. And with one more inhale and the exhale, just allowing yourself to audibly just make any noise you need to. So it'd be go ahead, do that. No one's listening. And then just shake up the body to do that, finishing it off. Good job, everyone. Thank you again for joining. This has been Brendan, aka Wolf Shield. This has been another little broadcast of Waking Up with Wolf. Please join me again for another broadcast tomorrow, being Friday, again at 9 a.m. Inviting you to make this a part of your routine. Today went 5 minutes over, but we're still doing okay. And as always, leave your comments afterwards. Send me a message. Let me know that you watch this. I love just being able to hear feedback and gratitude. Leave some gratitude in the comments if you're already present. Thank you again so much. And as always, if you haven't yet, I actually just updated the link in my bio, so you can actually go right to my link. If you would like to be able to contribute any donations for the service that we are providing, if you would like to be able to order any of the items, such as the light guarding crystals, the shift buttons, any of the other cool things that we got, again, just check the link through my bio. Those are also available at questitemshop.com, but go to paradigmshiftcentral.com and you will find everything there. And also, if you're watching this and you're watching this in the right time, know that tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Thursday, we are doing our Paradigm Shift Central Team Roundtable broadcast. That will be me and the team, and we're going to be talking about the importance of conscious media. So, very, very exciting topic. So, again, take what we did with us here today. Even just practice. I invite you to practice these mantras throughout the day. Like, literally, if you're just standing there waiting for the bus, just be like, oh, and then just, like, focus on your heart. The more you do these chakras, the better. Doing these chakra meditation for an hour each day is more powerful than reading like 1,000 texts, so to speak. That's like not my saying, that's like kind of from the Gnostic tradition. So again, you don't have to be Gnostic to understand the importance of these. Simply being human allows you to know that there's a deep truth to the wisdom that we are sharing here today. So, with that said, thank you so much again. I look forward to being able to create and share this space with you. Please share these broadcasts with your friends. And as always, much love, deep gratitude, keep it shifty, and I will see you in the future. Until next time.